So, it has been a long summer for me.
Welcome to Warp Legacy.
Not that everybody's 2020 hasn't been long. Just had a few extra problems. There were points where I wasn't even sure I was going to make it through. Yes, this is a dirty shirt. So this is what I did this summer. Shouldn't have been as much work as it is, but it was. These arches are just cattle panel arches. I do a video on them, but there's already like 1,000 videos about cattle panel arches. Put a stake here, put a cattle panel in between them. This is a yellow rose. I basically just kept it alive, didn't do very great with it. But it's eventually going to be growing up this thing, and it's going to look cool. It's the only thing that I'm allowing that isn't specifically for food. And depending on the rose, I might actually be able to eat the rose hips. Don't know if this variety will make rose hips that are big enough or not. Now, like I said, this summer was really, really hard. I was not functioning most of the time. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 arch panels and 2 straight panels up. Each arch, because I wasn't functioning, took me an entire day to put up. This big long arch here is 5 panels. I would come out, put one post here, put one post here, and then put the panel in place. And I'd have no more energy. I'd wrap these 5 or 6 times all the way around. So this is all one big connected unit now. It'd take me another entire day just to put 2 or 3 of these together. Now I use something called the Back to Eden method. It's basically just putting wood chips down and planting through the wood chips, not mixing the wood chips with the dirt. Do not mix the wood chips with the dirt. That's bad. It makes weeding very easy. It also just cuts down on the weeds itself, because when a seed lands on the wood chips, it just dries out on top and doesn't get into the dirt. This is a kiwi. Yes, I'm growing kiwi in Michigan. Now, we just recently had a frost. This is called a golden midget watermelon. I'm very disappointed that the frost hit before any of them got to ripen. I'm hoping this one does finish, because the frost didn't totally kill it. You can see some green in there. These are my sweet potatoes. As you can tell, they didn't like the frost either. One thing that I didn't know before I planted these, but I do know now, potatoes and sweet potatoes are not related. Potato greens are poisonous. Sweet potato greens are not. And I've been using them like spinach. So this is the remnants of what is now my mostly dead garden. Watermelon. I don't know if those two finished. I know that one didn't. Just 1 or 2 acorn squash. This is my garden shed. You saw this at the beginning. It's where my outdoor shower is. I like having this shower. Although now that there's a shower in here, I really need to get an actual latch on this door. Real private. The shower was another multi-day project, and it was just thrown together. I need to add another valve and cut it off before it freezes. I like my little platform, because wood chips are not fun to stand on with bare feet. These are all cloned tomatoes. I pruned my tomatoes so they were just a single vine. And every time I took off a sucker, I stuck it in a solo cup full of dirt in here. The tripod is in the shower right now, so I would quite often grab one of these ripe tomatoes and eat it in the shower. Some rhubarb in there, some strawberries. There's going to be more roses there and over there to cover this arch. That is going to be full of kiwi, more strawberries, a dead apple tree, a not dead apple tree. Now these kiwi are cool. This is a female. That's one of the golden midget watermelon. This one will grow all the way up this here, all the way up here, all over the place. It will take years before it produces fruit. This one is a male. It will grow up all up this side. It will never produce fruit because it's male. But that one won't produce fruit without that one. That's how reproduction works. This stuff's all fairly ugly right now because it's the wrong time of year. Everything's dying. I still have a bunch of bare metal that isn't covered with green yet. It's gonna get better. When everything's full, it actually looked pretty good this summer when everything was green and it was full. First year. It'll look better next year. But that garden and shower was everything I did this summer. And I didn't tell you about when I was planting my tomatoes. In those tomatoes, I would get out there. I told you how it took me forever to get the arches up. But then after I got the arches up, I had to put plants in. I had those tomatoes. I'd go out and plant somewhere between 3 to 6 plants, and then I would have to call it a day. So that garden took forever to put in. If you noticed, that golden midget watermelon, the whole plant was tiny. That plant should have been up that whole thing. That's because that plant was in so late. But I don't feel like crap anymore. I like feeling good. I like feeling good. Office is getting better, getting more stuff in it. I want to play with my knife. I don't. ADHD. You want something in your hands. Don't do that. It's dangerous. My office is getting ready. I'm putting stuff. I put shelves up over there. You can see there's crap all over here that was not there before. We found a stroller. I don't know if we're going to use it because it's old and clunky and dangerous. But if we don't have one and we need one, we've got one. This thing is actually a little bed thing that I'm going to probably put up on that desk, that counter, whatever it is. Don't wave knives around. Yeah, I'm going to put it up on that counter because that TV is going up on that wall. And this stack of stuff here is going on that wall. These are probably going to go over here, and I'm not sure what's going to go there. But there's things that are happening. We're moving stuff. We're doing stuff. Don't swing knives around. So that was a nice little shower and garden tour. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I don't know what my next video is going to be. I don't know what my next project's going to be. But I am making videos now. I am, like this video, I just decided to do it today. Things are coming to mind to do because I have the energy to do them. So I am doing them. The thing coming to mind right now is I want to kill that cricket. Well, my wife has called me inside because she made dinner. So I'm going to go eat because I'm hungry. Thank you for visiting Warp Legacy. Until next time, I'm Twan. Go define your legacy. Go do it. Get out of here. Go. Quit working. I don't know.